to deliver us a fast game, but Endpoint want anything but. They're going to fight tooth and nail to try and take this the distance. We saw them building back up towards an overtime on Inferno. That was until Fallen arrived in a very big way. And with him ending Inferno in that fashion, God only knows what he's going to begin Vertigo like.
Yeah, this is Liquid's pick, but it's a really good map for Endpoint, so I'm excited to see what kind of face we get out of this team right now. It's a CT start. They've seen the A play, they've heard the A play. Now they've got to stop the A play. Liquid are running right into the bomb site. Grim with that deep elevator smoke, and it's cordoned Endpoint out. No one on the boost either. So much room. Boosting over the smoke. They spam Grim down low, and surely they're going to check this corner when Surreal comes round it. Grim actually doesn't wait, he pushes in, taking face, but Flamesy taking him out of the round, and there's a trade. Surreal dropped. All the damage players finished off. It's 4-on-4, full health for all.
Yeah, coming down to one of these ramp retakes. Naf, clinical. Oh, clinical indeed. Crucial. Gets the response, but still, man, advantage stripped away. They got to get on this bomb. They got to start sticking it at some point. They don't have the kits. And Stewie's still in the sight. Oh, he flicks on a Mighty Max. And now Crucial's going to have eyes in the back of his head. Runs out of ammo. Onto the USP. Stewie wants him to honor the knife fight. And so Fallen's there to bring honor back to the server. Liquid 1-0 up after taking the pistol.
That was wild, but yeah, there was no kit, so couldn't get on that defuse there for Crucial. Was just looking for kills, and like I was saying, like this is a map that Endpoint have been, grinding on hard. Like we know they've been playing a lot of matches. They're one of the few teams here in the Pro League that go and play a Pro League game and then go and play 2 more BO3s. Like they really are working hard right now. And Vertigo, we've been seeing that on their back, forever, as long as these guys have been playing together. So it's not like they're not going to have the depth here. And with so much shown on Inferno, with that near comeback coming in, Endpoint, they're feeling it. They're ready to tangle with Team Liquid in map 2. Try and bring it to a 3 affair. But Liquid are no slouches either. I don't need to tell you that. Surreal, mollied. And they spot him. They've got him cornered in the boxes. Stewie spams him out. Does drop the smoke, and that will slow things down for Liquid, but that's fine. They've still got some control elsewhere that they can work in the meantime. A Legion Fallen on A, working ramp. They'll fall back and group, faking, and walking back up to A.
Yeah, real sneaky beaky like for Team Liquid. Little grenade doesn't do anything. Robin. Waiting at short side. Mighty Max is also aggressing at the top of ramp. Endpoint have got everybody here and they're taking peeks. They've got the read, they've got all their pieces in the right place. With the first man falling already and even more damage done onto Crucial. He doesn't live the crossing out of the sight, and there's Fallen. Trying to round it out. It's going to be a Liege to finish the job. Liquid get the conversion. The Force Spy doesn't find anything. Back down to pistols now for Endpoint. And so it should be 3-0. Should be, being the operative phrase.
It's a safe bet, Harry. And in other words, nothing, and I mean when I say this, nothing can go wrong. Fast into B for Grim, drops the smoke, but that's usually to put out a Molotov as well. And obviously no utility other than that flashbang in this round for Endpoint. They're going to group B. Naf's got a mid-timing. Robin gives it a look in, but Naf fires back and spots a second as well. In the meantime, B is being taken. The flash pops, and Mighty Max does catch a Liege up close. That's a Mac 10 being given over. Liquid still have mid, and Grim bounds out of the bomb site, not wanting to fall to the same fate as a Liege. So Liquid, they just run it. They grew back on it. They're not being quiet about it either. Very, very loud, running up the ramp. And that's because they know that, Endpoint really don't have the weaponry to contest here. Mighty Max has found a smoke and does have a Mac 10 to make things interesting, but otherwise, there's no real threat presented in this round. Surreal on a flank, but being held right now by Naf, and the timing looks good for him. Any early flanks, and they're going to get denied. Naf, I don't know how he doesn't kill him there. One bullet is all it took, and he'll finally dish that back out Mighty Max regressing, catching Fallen here, but he uncrouches, and the Mac-10 wins on the T side instead. God, that looked close. 3-0 for Liquid, though, and here's the buy from Endpoint.
Yeah, Fallen's back donning the AWP, but the rest of the gang, you know, kind of keeping the weaponry from the last round, right? You still got Galil's in play. Leaves you with an option to buy in the follow-up here if Endpoint hit the ground running. It's a big if. Mid-control looking to get taken by Liquid. In a lot of games that you cast, man, you very rarely see anyone attempting too much mid-control. So I'm curious what they're planning to do with this. They flash Stewie out and over. Now FlameZ gonna fall behind the boxes, and now more in the literal sense. There's the trade from Crucial. Mid-control denied. Now they have a foothold here, but they don't have the ground they were hoping for. And there's the...
Fallen.
Wow. All right.
Sky, man.
He's feeling it, man.
Yeah.
Fallen. Big Fallen.
Daddy Fallen.
Bad Fallen. Look at him.
Good Fallen.
Every single side of the moral compass Fallen. Over here in middle.
It's crazy how good his form is right now, though. Like, the fact that he even closed that map with an AK, right? Just tapping players out in a 1-on-3. And his AWP, yeah, just continues to be explosive. Sure, it's hard to get back to the level he once was, but right now he's showing such a good face in a team that really is gunning for trophies. And so, nice read for Endpoint. They've gambled B here with everyone. Mighty Max, oh, he sees the barrel and he takes the headshot. Grim gone. And Liquid, do they just leave? Yeah, they've got a Liege up in the A side. That's enough temptation to run the rotate. And here's the funny part. A Liege is so deep that Endpoint aren't going to be ready for it. They hear the rotate. They try to beat it to the site. And well, good stuff from Surreal to not just run in, right? Like, that was my expectation. Do Endpoint just get ahead of themselves thinking they have it for free? They do not. Liege is here, and Surreal gets cleaned up. Bomb plant can come in, few seconds remaining, no chance to stop it if Liege can provide cover, and so he does with a second. It's Crucial looking to save, and Liquid are already bounding out. 4-0, inevitable. And great space taken by a Liege.
Yeah, so they keep this AWP on Crucial into the next round at least, right? That's something. I want to see him take a very proactive stance with it, right? As like the hero gun in this round, there's no better weapon for it. You got that AWP. Let's see if he's blessed with a good spawn, right? That can make all the difference between, you know, seeing this AWP hit the ground running, deliver something in a partial buy round. Oh, he does have a good spawn and all. He's got a ramp spawn here. I wonder if he's going to take a peek. You want him to, right? You're hoping that Crucial can deliver. And so here he goes. Has the spawn. Dead on. He's looking for something early. Team Liquid, are they sending players A? They are. They're going to look to fight for ramp. Here's Crucial with his AWP, peeked up, posted, looking down ramp, and he does remove a Liege. The Deagle of Surreal is also in with another. And so this might be an anti, you know, like partial investment with just the saved AWP to worry about, but already in a 3-on-5, Liquid feeling the pressure.
Yeah, and Crucial might have another on his plate, a dry peek for Naf. Oh no, it's a missed shot. Naf's like ducking below construction, and that's what inevitably, or eventually, lets him dodge the AWP shot, rather. Oh dear, Liquid trying to gain ground back towards A. What a Molotov. They clear out both positions on that pillar. Mighty Max does survive, but still Liquid forced him a little further back. 4 players here for Endpoint, stacked up on the site. Right place, right time for Crucial. He wants another. He might get Naf here. He couldn't get him in middle, but A is a different story. Smoke's going in. And Crucial moving forward. Fallen holding for this play. Stewie clearing short side. There's the peak. Crucial gets it. Now the plant can get denied, and Crucial kills Stewie, jumping on the boxes. Fallen now swapping guns, jumping wildly in through the smoke, and he's going to try and trade places, but that won't be allowed by Robin. Endpoint find there first, and Crucial with a big 3K to get it done alongside the Deegs. It's confirmed flames from the man himself, Harry.
Flames.
It's confirmed flames. It's not Flamesy. It was flames, then it was Flamesy, and now he's changed his mind. He wants flames. And so we'll give the man what he wants. Don't play the flame game.
All right. Flames, let's go. Let's get it. He's over here at top ramp. Liquid taking this very, very measured, very, very slowly. Up towards short now for Elige. And while he does get the first, he wasn't ready for a second man who is fast to aggro and push the short side. A flash as well, ringing over. Mighty Max has dodged it, hitting one hell of a timing, but Fallen so quick at the trade. Flames was also tagged over here at short, and so Grim is able to best him in the head-to-head. Endpoint lacking numbers, lacking manpower. The A site getting overran. Surreal has rotated in, looking for these players as they get up the ramp. He's fighting on the boost, but the molly is heating things up a little too much for him. In hot water now, and it might just have to be the save. Liquid boiling over onto 5.
Yeah, such low health as well, right? That was on a knife's edge. The nades, the sprays, but it's not enough to get Endpoint back in. And Liquid commanding a lot of respect right now on the T side. Even though a lot of these rounds, like they're losing the first kill, they're still recovering really well. And the orb, as we've already seen, is definitely worth saving, right? Endpoint have won this exact round with, you know, a bunch of pistols and the orb. So sucks to not be able to play into it, but at least they'll have it for the follow-up. 5-1. Liquid. Oh, Fallen dies to the bomb. Not the end of the world. So that save has allowed the full buy, bit of left up cash, used wisely. But if they lose it, back to the pistols and not a pretty position. 4A to start the round for Endpoint. Lots of players here, and it is the right read right now. Players moving up A on Liquid side, and Mighty Max getting aggressive, catching Elige, but not the kill. It's a trade instead from Robin. Flames smoked off. Robin tucked in at the corner, can just get sprayed and spammed out of the round here. He's going to try and retreat, try and get out alive after that kill. Oh, Fallen kills Stewie. That's not what they had in mind. Blinded out. And that's gone from bad to worse for Liquid.
Can't believe it. I thought Fallen and Stewie were cool. I thought they were friends. Oh no. Fallen's dead through the smoke as well. This ramp aggression, an answer for Endpoint. Oh, glimmer of hope. Just Grim left alive. 1v4 does at least have the bomb. Looking for something, looking for anything really. Up he goes. Robin is quick on the swing. And so Endpoint come in with a second. They just charge down ramp. They take those fights. They have good utility to back it up as well. And the trade work was stellar. You know, you might have lost Mighty Max, but the trades instantly returned back to Endpoint's favor. Liquid calling it a pause. They haven't really been dealt a hand yet that they've struggled with. And losing that round has some pretty serious implications, right? They're still looking at a buy here. They can still get one. It's not going to be pretty. Going to be missing a lot of the stuff you would love to have. The fact that we're getting a good game out of Crucial, I think really bodes well for Endpoint, right? This is a map, especially CT side, where these orbs can be key.
Yeah, and on Inferno, like, he was looking really good on the A site, locking down rounds when Liquid came that way, came up short, came in through the apartments. But otherwise, we didn't really get to see a lot of the orb, right? T side is often negated on T side Inferno. Over on B, I don't recall many rounds. So Crucial starting strong in this map, certainly good. Did he hit Elige through the top? I think so. Surreal again, back to the same angle. He's got a little gap in the smoke, but he jumps up to give himself a retreat if needed, and it will be if he survives the storm. Grim rushing him down. There's a gun, but they can't go back for it. It's dropped off the edge, and now Liquid just have to hit that B site. Flash is good, but Flames doesn't care, and he fires back, dropping the bomb in B. Naf's found the gun in the meantime.
Oof. Crucial, nailing that. Naf. An impossible clutch, surely. Oh, there's the spray. Flames is keen to trade that out. A hat-trick in the round 3 for him, and a third on the board for Endpoint too. We're seeing in threes. And that was a go at a partial, so you're looking at a buy again if you're Liquid. They come in with it. It's a lot of Galils, like a lot of Galils, 3 of them. You can feel Endpoint starting to find their footing. That's not just me, it's you as well. We're all feeling it.
Yeah. Oh, it's a mess. Surreal covers his teammate though as the AWP backs out. The lead's gone early. I feel like Liquid are not getting the better end of the stick down on those first B plays. So back to A instead. Mighty Max again behind the pillar, but he goes wide as the molly could spread. There's a bit of room there maybe. He's going to drop a smoke. Oh, they're already up. Mighty Max gets one. Fallen quick to trade, keeping Liquid in this round, even by the skin of their teeth. They're down a man. Liquid waiting for a flank now. There's nothing coming through. If anything, they're just giving time for Endpoint to get set up on A, and Crucial has done so on short as well. Can reaggress here. We've seen him try it in the past. Minute on the clock. 2 smokes if they want to play the execute. Crucial might not let them. Oh, he gets flashed though, down to 30. Molly could trap him here in the spam. On his retreat is very close, but no kill. Liquid desperately wanted that trade. And now look at this stack, right? 3 players here, all in the site for Endpoint. 30 seconds, here come Liquid.
Yeah, the smokes are down. Robin is fighting ahead of them. He's out here alone, out on an island. And look at him go. Fallen, while it's traded, is insta-cancelled out by Flames. And Endpoint are up to 4, closing this gap. A 5th round feeling inevitable. Ready to tie this game up. Dust 2 would be that 3rd map if we get there. Kind of hoping we do. Pretty tantalizing prospect, isn't it?
You said it was seen in 3s, so it would do it justice. Giving us the distance. And yeah, like I was surprised to see Liquid pick this map into Endpoint. Like it obviously, oh, is that the? I think I just saw the NATO Sapphics B molly come through. I really wish I fully caught that, but yeah, there's a little molly that goes through the floor that hits the bottom of B, and you throw it from construction. NATO showed it on his stream yesterday.
Shout out NATO one time.
Yeah, shout out NATO 2 times, in fact. And yeah, the molly like goes through the floor. There used to be one on A, on that. I can't even describe it with words where I mean, right? But
yeah, on the short side, right? You used to be able to like throw it kind of so it would go through onto the ramp.
That exact same metal, the same prop is in the back of middle. So you throw a molly that lands there and it goes through to the bottom of B. It does 3 ticks of damage. It does about 30 damage. But what's most important is the B player can hear the molly tick. I'm pretty sure I just saw it, so we'll keep our eyes and see if Endpoint throw it again, but it's a cool little trick to try. 4 to 5. Liquid yet to lose a man, moving up A. But they've really not got a lot to play with in terms of pistols.
Mighty Max, about to do them. I don't realize it yet, but they're about to feel the full might of Britannia and her allies here. Robin at top ramp trying to help out. Mighty Max misses the time. It drops the bomb. Crucial cancelling out even more. And there's not quite a 3rd. Flames is going to snatch it away. But still, it's that tie game that Endpoint were hoping for. Only losing Robin in that round. The reinvestment back in for Liquid again, featuring the AWP on Fallen once more. But in the head-to-heads, man, while he had this blinding start and things were looking good, Crucial has very much been the more affluent AWPer, it feels like, out of the 2 of them. We've been paying a lot of attention to him. Haven't had to say Fallen's name all too much lately.
Here it is. There's that molly. And look where it lands at the bottom of B if we can show that. There it is. beautiful stuff. You've got to run through there. Grim's like, how the hell is that there?
Grim's looking at it like, I don't know. Am I seeing ghosts?
That's awesome. That's really cool. Flames through that. Shout out NATO for a third time. Liquid back in with a vengeance though. Big buy round and they're getting all the goods. 2 opening kills. Mighty Max alone on A, calling for reinforcements. They're running amok. They are rotating in, but already Liquid are on the bomb site. Max gets picked off with a boost, and Stewie jumps up on top of the box. Bomb planted. Nade's good, but it's only a fleeting nade as Endpoint are saving. Yeah, nice catch, Shaky. Good stuff. Being that Molotov. Yeah. And so that's something you got to take into account now. Like, I imagine it will get patched. I don't know, but something you got to take into account if you're going for those quick Bs. You know, Endpoint are going to have that little warning ahead of time. They know you're coming. And also, like, 30 damage. I know it's not a lot of damage, but from a Molotov, you know, if anyone's B rushing, it's a guaranteed damage. You can't stop it. You can smoke it, sure. But 30 damage can turn an M4 into an AK, you know, in terms of those headshots, in terms of just getting a little bit more off the orb, no longer legs. Every bit.
Mate, with how like the wall of fire comes down, this is looking like something out of Valorant with what the you know, how it actually displays.
Phoenix,
you get like a wall of fire in front of you.
Isn't it? We know Mollies climb walls, they also drop down floors. And so let's see it again.
Throw it once more.
Oh no, wait, this is different. Is that a different lineup? No, it's just a mid molly, okay. Oh man, Flames is full of mollies, as his name would suggest.
Yeah,
that's
living
a cool
up
one.
to it. Crucial with the tag onto Fallen. Mentioned how, you know, in the head-to-head, Crucial's been looking good. Well, this round, he gets a glancing blow on Fallen, but isn't able to finish the job. Let's see if Fallen is able to play into this now. Maybe that's something that, yeah, maybe that's one of these shots where if it had just connected, it might have made all the difference.
Oh, dirty nade. Crucial sat back on the boost side. Liquid just spamming. Got to be careful. Mighty Max has been up on short behind that pillar in many rounds. He's pushed up once again. And might be able to find a timing to re-aggress, but it's smoked off right now. So he's just holding on. Liquid have taken significant damage in this round. Oh, and that tag gets heard. Oh, they react off the back of it. Max does find a timing through on the fade, but shots through the smoke give all the info Liquid needs. So they may have taken a lot of damage, but the first casualty falls for Endpoint. They're going to boost here. Is Robin going to crouch and set his teammate up? Or are they just playing side by side instead? Crucial helping him out. It's a harrowing hold right here. Double short. Robin not really committed. They don't know he's there yet. They're about to figure it out. Stewie jumps above. Robin covers and he doubles down. Crucial not needed right now. And Robin's low HP, but these smoke walls are causing chaos for Liquid. 15 seconds. They need the kills because there's no more cover by smoke. And Naf now needs everything now. He can't get it. Robin with 3 in the round. Great cover from him on short. Saves his teammates twice. And then closes it out 6-6. Endpoint keeping it competitive.
Yeah, huge stuff out of Robin. So much usage out of that short double up. Oh, and Crucial's orb delivers a killing blow to open up this round. Another attempt at mid control for Liquid that they quickly abandon. Back towards ramp they go, but held back by the smokes, so having to be pretty labored in this, you know, taking a lot of time to take the ramp control away. Behind the sandbags, Mighty Max is here again. He's just been playing it constantly. You've always had to worry about sandbags. You're always wasting a molly here. This round they don't. Will he hit the right time to strike? They're very suspicious of it. Flash goes over, but it's Crucial blind at short. Fallen is out on this side, and oh, missed shot. Now they know about the AWP short side. Liquid.
No idea.
Still That molly, the only molly they have just gets thrown over towards short. They don't use it on the sandbag, so Mighty Max has got a lot of room. He's dropping smokes while Robin is putting up numbers, and Mighty Max dies for nothing. Stewie opening the round up, trying to get the bomb planted. Liquid, this was a 2v5, turn 2-on-3 in the blink of an eye. Endpoint, they cannot deny the bomb plant. So they've got to play for the retake now. There's a chance. Liquid, this should have been a done deal. This should have been a round stripped away from them. Stewie has opened it up, and now him and Naf have got to close it out.
Yeah, that smoke is very wide as well for the sandbags, I presume, but there's still loads of room for Liquid to fight back. They've got another smoke they line up. It's a team kill for Surreal. He does take Naf with him at least. It's onto Stewie. Quick tap, quick burst, back in versus Crucial, who does have the kit. He's going to tap it. Stewie not falling for it, but he swings, and Crucial hits a shot. It's their time. It's going to be close, but it looks like he's got it. 7 for Endpoint. Oh my goodness. 2-on-5 down to the 1v1, and Stewie swings wide to his own death after putting up everything. Very nice try to even make that round realistic. And yeah, Max, they never knew he was there. They had no idea. He's trying. I assume he thinks that they know at that point, and he's dropping his util, trying to get some value out of it. If he swung in the 5-on-2, he probably would have just closed the round. Got uncomfortably close. But of all his jiggles left and right, he never caught a timing. He never caught a player. He couldn't see a thing. Again, the B pick. Surreal, they're always good for it on the CT side. Mighty Max mows down the mid play. Double push with no nades. Now Naf throwing everything he can, hoping something sticks. But a 1-on-4 looks like Endpoint are running away with 8.
Oh yeah, Naf dead in middle. Robin there to lock in the 8-6. And a very, very good chance at finding a 9-6 half here on the back of a strong CT side for Endpoint. This was with a good beginning for Liquid. Endpoint winning everything when the rifles come out. When it gets to the big boy buy rounds, they're coming up clutch. No money left for Liquid, leaves them with an ugly little buy here to round out this first half of play. Endpoint are believing, though. They're believing in this third map, Dust. Flashes fast up ramp for Liquid. They try to take this control again. Now, will they check for Mighty Max? He's back at the sandbags, doing it again, and this time, Fallen is going to flush him out. That's an opener found. Fallen is now deep, and he's mollied out of sandbags, but he takes the fight, and he wins it. Elise trades. And this is tipped back in the advantage of Liquid in a very big way. Surreal and Crucial left up for the retake. 2-on-4. I say retake, the bomb isn't down yet. The site isn't even taken. And so Surreal is trying to get ahead of it, but gets one deeked out of the round, leaving it all on this AWP.
Oh, they know him. They've got him trapped, and Elige closes it.
Tricks of Endpoint got up their sleeve. Moving into the second half of play.
Oh no, Liquid, they're doing it again. The 4-man B push. They're all aggressing. Endpoint are holding right now. Are they ready for this? Have they read the play? Liquid have done this before, and they're all holding. They're all ready, but they're not ready for Stewie. Doubling up with the 2K. Grim as well helps out. And Liquid just reset. They just disengage. They go, fine, 5-on-2. No way we can lose this. Endpoint read that pistol like a book, but they couldn't hit the shots.
Oh, Stewie spotting another man as well, calling to keep some of these bodies here in B. Endpoint deciding, as it began, so shall it end. They tried to get B in the beginning. They're still fighting for it now. Stewie spots them, boosted up. And so for Mighty Max, he's in a mighty bad spot. 1v5 required, Glock in his hands. Oh no, it's not looking good for him. There it is. They just all swing in tandem from the bomb site. And Team Liquid get themselves another pistol.
Yeah, the hope behind that is if you see just a fast A out of the gate for Endpoint, Liquid are going to full flank it, right? They're going to be there behind so quickly, but they're ready for the hold as well, as much as Endpoint are ready for them. Don't know how, I don't know how Liquid just decimate them in such a way. Now, Crucial has gone for the sword off. I'm presuming misbuy. That would be my first thought, considering you bought a Deagle as well and didn't buy armor. So, yeah. Sword off players up in arms right now. Armor fans, not happy. Is Crucial even going to use it, or will he just sit back with a Deagle? Not the buy you would have wanted to try and find this force buy upset. Fallen's playing USP to try and get the AWP in early. Obviously, the danger here is that he's got head armor to get through on 4 of the players. So if he's left in a predicament, could be quite the problem. But Grim solving the problem alongside Stewie with another 2K. Bomb loose, Surreal caught a B, a Liege traded after 1, and that will really be it seems.
Fallen might pick up the sawn off.
That would be huge.
He's got a deagle. Robin's over here fighting for the B side, but he's probably screwed, so. Fallen didn't get the sawn off.
Wow.
If he had the sawn off right now, imagine how deadly he would be in this little horrid corridor. Instead, the deagle, good for the kill as well. And there it is, left behind to rot at the bottom of ramp where it belongs.
Yeah, but he's gonna, play the dig again. So, Endpoint of full eco here. It would have been nice to see Fallen run it back once more and play sword off. Tell me if you agree with me on this. There's nothing better in this game than getting a gun from the other team, regardless of what gun it feels like. Getting a MAC-10 on CT side or getting an MP9 on T side. Obviously AK on CT as well. I don't know. I just love the feeling of getting an opponent's weapon that you can't buy elsewhere. But Fallen's not interested. He goes for the AWP against the pistols. He doesn't wait around. And maybe he should have, because he could get rushed down. Luckily, cover again from Grim and Stewie. This twosome is gruesome on the A ramp. And they're going to find all the kills with only 1 casualty.
So now we got Liquid in double digits, 10-8. They've got the AWP on Fallen. Balling Fallen. Bringing it out against the pistols, it definitely got a little bit worrisome, right? But everything's under control. Now we've got this buy for Endpoint. I'm really curious. What are they going to bring into this round? Early on, bit of love given to the B bomb site. Surreal here, posted up, looking for a kill over this smoke. And he does find some spam damage, but a Liege just responds through the smoke, picks him out of the round. Surreal never even getting to see anyone. Endpoint already a man down in this first rifle round, having a regroup, looking like the A bomb site is where this is destined to end up.
Oh, I like that from Fallen. He smokes a molly on the sandbags. They don't know if there's anyone there or not. And while there is not, that's in the back of the minds of Endpoint, who might re-molly it. Now, do Liquid re-smoke it is the question. They could even nade it, but you don't have enough to get a kill there. So nade goes to the boost instead, does do good damage. They don't seem convinced by the sandbags, and Fallen above the smoke with a kill. Grim, second man to find a frag, and he's going to follow up with a little bit more. Bomb loose, Flames in a 1-on-4. Was 1-on-5, now 1-on-3, making it interesting after all. Got to watch the Flames to his right, but they fade, and he moves up. In the meantime, Naf coming in on a flank. He's got a good timing for this. Flames flicks back. Oh dear, a 1-on-5, and he's making it look easy. Bomb is still under the control of Liquid, but Flames, can he make it worth the while, worth the wait? 25 on the clock, and rerouting into the AWP.
Yeah, Fallen is holding for this peak. He needs to nail it, and he will. Puts a stop to that 1v5 attempt, but man, that's an NT for you, right? If you've ever seen one, 3 of the 5 kills needed coming in when he's all alone. Regardless, it's 11-8 now in favor of Liquid. The money is still in a rough spot for Endpoint. They haven't started to max out yet. So they come in with a pretty heavy partial buy, as heavy as they come. A little bit of armor. MAC-10 on Flames as a result of making all that extra money.
I've seen Flames win a 1-on-5 from that exact position, I'm pretty sure, so would not have been his first. He's got a MAC-10, he's up through the smoke. Oh, they don't know. But Stewie's coming here to clear it out. Maybe it has been calm. There was some tick damage on the fire, and there it is from Stewie. Whew. Got scary for a second. He provides a pathway for Grim to get out. I'm pretty sure Grim calls Stewie for help there and tells him what's going on. Then Grim can escape and set up safer, because both these players have been tagged. And Endpoint, only pistols now past the MAC-10 that's been lost.
Yeah, well, there's no nades for the bomb plant. There are Molotovs, right? These can still be used to deny it, to buy time for rotations. No smokes down yet, but there it is, throwing in for Endpoint to get the bomb across. Someone could molly the bomb planter. That's what we're seeing pulled out now, but it's just a little too late. This does force Surreal right out of position upon getting that bomb down and forced to take a fight he just didn't want to take. Robin's the Eagle in with the first. They're getting closer. Another man at ramp here to help him. It's crucial. Oh, there's the first one. Oh, and the follow-up as well. But the bomb is stuck by Team Liquid. Crucial might get a bunch of these kills and almost the fourth as well.
Yeah.
But it's still a Liquid round at the end of the day.
A missed smoke came through for Endpoint. They were throwing the smoke that lands on the left side of default to enable the plant. Now, it didn't matter in getting the bomb down. They got into the site for free. But what it did mean is after they planted, Liquid trapped those players in. They didn't let them leave default, and they just flood the bomb site. If that smoke was still up, that player could have escaped and gotten back to short potentially. So that's not what you want, missed smokes, but it was only an eco. And they get the bomb plant, they make it interesting. Now they can capitalize on the economical damage. Flames is trapped, but they don't know he's here. Fallen's up above, and this is a really weird spot to play for Flames because the wallbang here is super like low damage if you crouch and shoot through the grate. And so Fallen doesn't hang around. He doesn't want to get picked early. And definitely the right call because that probably would have been Flames' frag on a silver platter. Now Endpoint move up A. Surreal still holding that B bomb site. Molly on the short side. Fallen's got to be pushed forward or back, and he chooses forward. Smoking the second one, they spam it. No problem for Endpoint. Allegia's aggressed B. Surreal has just left this position to regroup with his team. So even if Liquid lose the site, as long as they keep some numbers alive, they have a flank. Currently being held by Surreal, but not forever.
Stewie is just swinging them. Oh, he's taking it away. Grim helps him out while he's accidentally hit the scroll wheel, and Elige is rapping as well. Oh, the rap destroying them. And Stewie to end it all. Team Liquid, they might have been neck and neck coming into this second half of play, but now they are pulling ahead massively. Endpoint down in the dumps. They can feel this one slipping through their fingers. The confidence just brimming from Team Liquid.
Yeah, and Surreal, it must suck for him right now, being that B hold player, just not getting any action. The one time he spammed the smoke, Elige spammed it back. He goes, he holds the flank the entire time. He leaves. The second he stops looking, Elige peeks out on the flank. Like, it's Counter-Strike timing for you right there. But it doesn't make you feel much better. Elige again looking for B picks. Elige unleashed, Mighty Max in the smoke, Grim catches him and just jumps away. Oh, not for long. Crucial catches him. Okay, back to a 4-on-4. A very important kill for Endpoint if they want to remain in this round. And they're waiting for re-aggression. Fallen currently not giving it, but that may change. Oh, the jump spot seen, the molly, not a matter. Fallen hits the shot onto the orb and runs right away. No trade today. 4-on-3, and Endpoint have to pick a site.
Yeah, they're going back towards B, but Liquid are one step ahead in terms of the reads. Not only have they rotated Naf here, but Stewie is even moved into middle, so he's at this B site instantly. The moment he's called for, he's there. Elige dies. Now they know about the B play. They've got to go through this Molotov. They try to keep it fast. Naf not ready to give up the B site, and it's another big B hold from Nafly. No longer Inferno, but he still lights them up like it's one. The B side's closed and Liquid up onto 14.
Yeah, it's a flawless CT side right now. It's crazy how competitive this game was, how Endpoint were in the lead, were, you know, just, yeah, commanding respect from Liquid. And now it just looks like a totally different game. No matter what Endpoint try and do, Liquid not only know where they are, but hit all these great timings and excellent shots. Re-aggression on A, flanks from B. Stacks in B. I mean, what's the answer here at this point for Endpoint? We've not seen much in middle, but back to an A aggression.
Grim.
Oh, Grim. He looks away. Ah, it doesn't react. Mighty Max just shoots him, gets his gun back, and lots of damage done on the spray. Fallen can't trade. Oh, he can. The nade does it late. And Elige is again aggressed on this B flank. Liquid just need to stay alive, and Ace, Stewie gets a lot of info, and he gets out of there, waiting for Elige to strike.
Yeah, timing is everything for Elise. He doesn't want to go too soon, risk dying and then giving up a B play. So he's still being like very, very slow on this flank. He's holding in case they do come back. Well, now his team are coming. They're not going back, mate. They're moving in. Liquid, they win these early fights. Now Elise is moving up ramp and coming in on this flank, but both players are dying in the Molotov. They're moths. They go into the light and they go easy into that good night. Endpoint. 8-15 as Liquid reach match and series point.
Yeah, Elise to close on the flank. They're like, that's the B play. Why is he on short? Elise could have been faster, man. He could have been quicker. He just didn't want to give it up, like you said. And still, he was there at the perfect time to close the round. Liquid are not having any issues dropping this second half for Endpoint. Like, we've had a great face out of Endpoint. Don't get us wrong. They really showed up on Inferno. They pulled a near comeback. Fallen just pulled out a miracle clutch to close. Without that, who knows where that game would have gone. And even here in the first half, super competitive CT side. But right now, they are getting dealt a rough hand. They're getting taught a lesson by Liquid. Max again, up very, very far on the ramp. He's getting more ground each round. But he is being held. Fallen here with Sui alongside him. The 1-2 punch. Max jumps up. Oh, Sui's blinded, but he doesn't see him. Oh, the molly comes out. Max knows. Now he's close and far. There's too many targets to choose from. Sui commits after one, and he gets traded. That gives Endpoint a way back in. Fallen still peeking down with the AWP, and Crucial's waiting for it.
Liquid is just looking like they want to end this here and now. Like they are so keen on fighting. No one else would be like just hardcore forcing it home at ramp, and Elise is even holding on to Surreal at B. This is going to force an A play out of Endpoint. Up they go in through ramp, and Fallen reluctantly gives up this little bit of control, knowing that just playing the numbers game, playing the 4-on-3, or boosting up might be a good way to steal this match. From underneath Endpoint's nose, they spot the boost, they spam Naf out of it. Fallen's brought down low as well. And so it's not over yet. It's not over till it's over. Grim is caught in the smoke, and so Fallen is the only defender left at the A-bomb site. Once again, having to do a hell of a lot. Elise is rotating in. Fallen hoping chances on his side, but nothing connects.
Oh, careful.
Elise even giving him a little rub down there with the bullets from behind. Crucial. Leaving it just to one man. Elise in the 1-on-3. His crosshair's dead. Oh man, he's like tracking him. Doesn't know. Smokes were down, box in the way, and just looking to stay alive is Elise perhaps. This round may be too far gone, and he knows it. Backing out, giving over respect. Endpoint, get on to 9. Is it going to be like Inferno, where they try to get this comeback moving?
How does he win that fight? I don't know. But yeah, it's still a save. It's still finally a 1 round for Endpoint, and Flames actually looking to stop that save right at the very end. Don't know if he will be able to. Oh, it's close. And he's got it. Lovely stuff for Flames. That's a high impact kill right there, getting a gun out of Liquid. It doesn't matter in the short term, but what it does do in the long term is provide Endpoint the route to a comeback, trying to get Liquid onto pistols as soon as they can. That's their first round, right? They know it's not going to come with 1, but if they can build, we're actually in a similar space to Inferno right now, right? Where they actually ecoed, they gave 15. That wasn't the case. Liquid just, took it. But now Endpoint 6 rounds away from OT. Don't want to count them out. They might be spurred on by their first round victory in this T side. Flames spamming smokes. Grim, he's been killed here many a time, but Stewie saves him. Oh no, is this the brutal end?
Could be. Crucial, trying to make trades happen, trying to make magic happen. Pushed up through the short side. Lying in wait, Grim, Stewie, and Fallen. A horrible triangle to go running into the center of. Peek from Stewie gets the info as to where these players are. Stewie. And there it is, the lock-in. Surreal left as the last man all the way over at B, finally getting the better of Elise while he's overcome his personal struggles. The real struggle is just beginning. 1v4, Naf with another missed shot, and Surreal is getting closer and closer. There's that frag. Just under a minute. Does still have time, but eventually it's going to turn against him. With the bomb dropped at ramp, he's got to be clean. Fallen is low from a fight earlier on. Surreal doesn't find him yet, instead trying to go towards short side. The timing on that molly is good, and he decides to fight in it. Now very, very low, and there it is, Liquid. They lock in the 2-0 victory, looking good while they do it. We get a great game out of Fallen and Co. And for Endpoint, can't be too disappointed. We saw a lot of face out of them, but sadly, they just weren't cut out for that second half of Vertigo.